How's it going, everyone? Weston here with GoWesty, and today we're going over the GoWesty Gasoline Furnace kit installation in a two-wheel drive Vanagon. Begin the installation by cutting out the provided template. We butt the template up against the cross member, centered with the transmission mount, and secure it with some magnets. Using a drill bit, we drill out the back two holes. Using some hardware, secure the template inside the vehicle, then mark and drill out the remaining holes. Lay the flat metal bracket against the body of the vehicle and slide the heater through the holes we just drilled. Move back to the underside of the vehicle and use some high-temp silicone to seal all the gaps. Then, using the provided nut, secure the unit. Looking from the driver's side front tire to the passenger side rear tire, take note of this location. Just behind the fuel filter and coolant pipes, this is where the unit's fuel pump will mount. When mounting the unit's fuel pump, it's critical that it sits at an angle, like so. Use a self-tapping screw to mount the fuel pump. Route the fuel line at the back of the fuel pump towards the heater. Cut this hose to length, making sure there is no excess slack. If there's too much slack, this unit will not function properly. Install it to the fuel inlet on the heater using the provided clamp and hose. And then assemble the fuel filter as shown, making sure the arrow faces towards the fuel pump. Install the fuel filter onto the fuel pump opposite the side running to the heater. Run that section of fuel line towards the 12mm factory fuel hose. Cut it to length and attach the provided T-fitting. Pinch off the 12mm fuel hose and cut it somewhere in the middle, then attach the T. Then tighten down all the clamps. Locate the wiring that's found in the intake section of the heater. Then locate the plastic connector and install the two pins. Find the fuel pump wiring harness and attach it to this connector. Route it up and over the coolant lines and secure it. Then attach the plug to the fuel pump. The port we just took the wires out of is the intake. Attach the smaller black hose to this one and attach the filter to that hose. And then we secure it to the coolant pipes. The other port is exhaust. Attach the hard metal hose to this one. And then secure it using the provided clamps and self-tapping screws. Mark, drill, and install the vents into the kick panel. Then install the ducting lines from the heater to the vents. Run the main plug from the main harness through the GoWesty furnace cover, then plug it into the heater. Then reinstall the heater's cover plate. Then secure the furnace cover using the provided hardware. Route this section of the harness over to your power source. Locate the fuse section of the harness. Plug these two pins into the harness next to the wires of the same gauge. Install the red wire of the harness onto the power side of the battery and the brown wire of the harness onto the negative side of the battery. Then install the fuses. Then route this section of the harness over to the passenger side rear ashtray. Uninstall the lid of the rear ashtray by pushing down and pulling out. Then using two screwdrivers to press the two tabs found in the upper portion of the ashtray and pull out on the ashtray. Finish routing the wires from the heater up and out through this hole. Knock out the center hole of the rear ashtray delete kit and run the wires through it. Then mount the rear ashtray heat delete kit. Plug the control unit into this wire and using the provided sticky tape, install it onto the rear ashtray delete. Before running the heater, it's critical to prime the fuel pump. To do this, hold the right arrow key for 3 seconds to enter the manual pumping interface. Short press the confirm key to start the fuel pump. After 20 seconds, the fuel pump will be primed. After priming is complete, run the unit and verify it is working correctly. This process can take up to a couple of minutes. And that's it. You're all done. Thanks for following along, and we'll catch you on the next one.